if I should stand. Probably as I start talking, I probably would stand. But I don't know if some of you know me. My name is Grace Ola. For my Nigerians, it's Ola Yiwola. Yes, thank you. So, okay, so just a little background about myself. I've been married, so I've got a husband. I've been married for 12 years now. I have 2 children. I've got a 4-year-old and I've got a 6-year-old. And a little bit about how I got to where I am now. So I've done a few jobs, been in a couple of careers. I started off in retail. That was my first job. I worked in Next. I remember when I first got the call, they were like, yeah, you can come and do some temp. We'll pay you £5.50 an hour. I was like, God, you have done it, baby. I was over the moon. So I did that for about 6 weeks, and then as time it was still good money. It was still good money. I was grateful. And as time went on, you know, did education. But before I talk a bit more about my careers, I think it's important to also let you know that I was someone that, I don't know, in theory, I wasn't very academic. I failed everything. I'm more of a practical person. I'm a practical learner. Give me theory, give me textbook, I doze off. I sleep in college, I slept in uni, I slept in school. I thought school was about making friends. I didn't realise I needed to leave school. So that goes to show you that I was never very good on paper, all right? So anyways, from primary school, secondary school, blah, blah, when I went to university, I studied social work. That in itself was a miracle because I failed college, so the only reason why I got into social work was because I literally begged them in the interview. I said, look, I know I'm not good on paper, but you know what, I can talk the talk. I'm very friendly, I'm very caring. And I remember them saying, you know what, we don't usually do this. This was about a couple of days later. We don't usually do this, but we'll take you on the course. So that's how I ended up being a social worker. But during university, I was also a librarian, all right? So I did social work for about 10 years, okay? During this time, I'm still married, had my kids. I said, hold on a minute. This is actually draining. You know, looking after children. For those that are in social work or social care field, you know that it's very demanding. I was dealing with child protection cases, and I don't mean to go a bit too raw, but I've seen it all, from sexual abuse, from, can we talk? Yeah. Fathers abusing their children, you know, physical abuse, neglect, babies that were literally 6 weeks old. You could see their rib cages because the parents just left them day in, day out. They would leave the houses, not have anyone take care of them. So I did all that. And when I had my children, I said, God, is this life? And also as well, the money I was receiving, if I'm honest with you, was peanuts. At first, I was like, wow, the salary I was getting was about £2,000. And again, I did my dance, and all of that. But then as you know, you have the kids, you realize you want more. I wanted my children to go to independent school. How can I have 2 kids in independent school with 2K? So anyways, I said to myself, you know what, I want out. All right, so when I had my second child during maternity leave, I promised myself, Grace, you are not going back into social care. I didn't know what I was going to do. But anyway, my husband said, look, you know what, I think you'll be good at business analyst. I said, what is that? I've never heard of it. So you just do this, you do that, and that's it. And what made me say I want to do business analyst was he said you can get paid £500 a day. I said, in this country, 500? I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, you know what, let me do it. He referred me on, said, do this course, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I did it, I got a job. I did business analyst for about 2 years. And during this time, you know, we had bought our first property, which was a residential property. Again, we still wanted more. So I was also at a season in my life that I said I didn't want to work 9 to 5 anymore. And I wanted to pull the rug. And I basically said to my husband, I said, I think I'm done. I'm ready to retire. And he just gave me that look like, are you okay? What do you mean? Retire? You know that we want to build, you know that our financial goals, you know we need to buy more assets. So he was like, look, babes, you're not ready. I'm not ready for you to retire because I still need your income. We still need to build. So I remember saying to myself, all right then, if it's money he wants, money he's going to get. So I did something, you know, you cut this off. I've said it so many times that I feel like I should be in trouble by now. But anyways, some people are probably doing it now in the room. But I took on 4 to 5 contracts, BA contracts, during the COVID season. So I was doing about 4 to 5 multiple jobs. So do the maths. If I'm earning £500 for one job, times that by 4, okay? So I did that for about 6 months, and you know, I collected the money and I said, knock knock, who's there?